So Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC, is calling for an independent investigation into Andrew Cuomo after very serious claims against him from ex-aides Lindsey Boylan and Charlotte Bennett. I don't need to go into the details here. You can read them in other sources. I've covered the Lindsey Boylan one in a previous video, but suffice it to say that last night, in the last couple days, another story of Cuomo broke, and more Democrats are calling for an investigation. And I think it's crucial to see AOC take a leadership role here for a bunch of reasons. One, she's quickly becoming the standard bearer for the progressive wing of the Democratic Party, after the Bernie 2020 campaign rolled out and, finished. And we need to see progressive leaders call out Democrats when they do wrong. And this is a good way to do it. It's also crucial because she's a rising star specifically within New York, where of course Andrew Cuomo is governor and has immense power, not only over the state, but over the Democratic Party in New York in particular. And so a young woman of color standing up to him here, showing leadership, has a deep symbolic power. We also have to recognize here that AOC and some other people as well are cutting off an early Cuomo attempt to control this story. Basically, after the second woman came out with stories against him, he was like, fine, I'll run an investigation. But of course, if he runs an investigation and he picks the people and he sets the parameters, then you can damn well know that it's going to be a BS investigation. No one's going to care. No one's going to care either way, whether he's found, not culpable or culpable. And that's exactly what he wants. Because as long as it's murky, it doesn't matter. So AOC and many others have said, no, it needs to be an independent investigation where you don't get to pick the people doing it and you don't get to control it. And that's the very least that needs to happen here. It's the very least. AOC, again, she's been showing guys that she's one of the few people consistently willing to criticize Republicans and Democrats. She called out Biden on the migrant centers for children. She's called out Biden on the minimum wage. She's called out Biden on the $2,000 checks transforming somehow into $1,400 checks.
It's taken a long time because, among other factors, we have two very conservative Democrats in the Senate that have kind of slowed down the process a little bit in the negotiations. The checks aren't $2,000 because Biden wanted $1,400.
Like, AOC is showing real deal leadership here. And it's good to see. Some people have been haranguing her a little bit because of claims against Biden from the recent election. But when those stories came out from Reid, AOC, at least for a while, was literally the only person in the Democratic Party holding an actual office that spoke about it. It might not have been enough, but it was more than anyone else did, and she was a rookie congresswoman. This is a leader in the making. She may not be perfect, but if she stands up to Democratic ghouls and Republican ghouls, she's all right in my book. And let's be 100% clear. I don't even think we need an investigation. Andrew Cuomo needs to resign, and he needs to do it now.